Matt Harkins and Mike Gurney. Matt producing, and of course Mike Gurney hosting 93.7 The Fan. And here he is, sports every 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, my former intern, one-time producer at News Radio 1020 KDK, the incredible talent of Justin McKim. May know more about the NBA than anybody at CBS Radio World Headquarters in Greentree. Why is he here? Because it's the NBA All-Star Game tonight on TNT at 8 from New Orleans. The last time they played there a couple of years ago, Kyrie Irving of the Cleveland Cavaliers was your MVP. He, of course, playing for the East tonight along with LeBron James, but it really is the slight favored West team, Steve Curry in Golden State. He's going to have Steph Curry in there, Draymond Green in there, Kevin Durant in there, and ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be very tough to beat.
Yeah, going to have 4 Golden State Warriors on the floor at the same time. The big question is, will Russell Westbrook also be on the floor with those guys after all the controversy with Kevin Durant leaving Oklahoma City last year and going over to Golden State? So that's one thing to keep an eye on. Will Russell Westbrook play with the rest of those Golden State Warriors?
How much of a factor is James Harden still in the NBA?
He's huge. He's having a great season, MVP candidate, triple-double machine, similar to Russell Westbrook, but then he has that big beard. Gonna love that beard. He won't shave it, but yeah, he's a deadly three-point shooter. He can get to the rim with the best of them. So he also played with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant in Oklahoma City back in the day as well.
All right, the big argument is how great are these athletes? There is no argument as far as I'm concerned. They're the greatest athletes in all the professional sports. How good is he? Comparing him to any other sport than LeBron James, who has just continued to shine year after year after year. And the amazing thing is, all of these years later in the league, nothing of any way of a significant injury to ever talk about.
Yeah, I mean, he's really a monster. I mean, he can get it done in a variety of ways, offensively, defensively. His three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over the years. He's definitely gotten to work on that in the off season. And then he's a distributor, so he doesn't just go for the points. He gets other guys involved, similar to Jordan. He makes those around him better.
Jerry West, of course, the logo that is the NBA. You see it all the time. That's his likeness back in the day. Gail Goodrich and him and Wilt Chamberlain. And of course, you come to the East Coast, and you had the great Boston Celtics team, John Havlicek for many years out of Bridgeport, Ohio, Hondo, and then of course it was Magic and Bird. And then, of course, Jordan in there as well for many years, and basically going against Charles Barkley and many others throughout the year, including Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all of those great Laker teams as well. Do you see any rivalries, East Coast, West Coast, that can compare to what we've seen in the NBA over the last 50 years?
I think it's been a while since we've seen that. I know the Lakers and Kings on the West Coast were pretty big a few years back, but I think we're starting to get there a little bit with Cleveland and Golden State. Those teams are playing every year in the finals, so something brewing there between those two franchises. More to come there, but I don't think we've ever had anything as close as we did back to the day with the Lakers and Celtics.
All right, last thing. It is the NBA All-Star Game tonight. Fast and furious action from the opening tip to the final buzzer. They go coast to coast. They're going to be putting up a lot of points, lots of excitement, and no one does it better than TNT. When I think of the NBA, I do think of great players like Dr. J and Michael Jordan we talked about, and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. LeBron James, I think, has surpassed all of them. Is that a fair statement?
Boy.
Does he have to get the championships that Jordan has to claim the number one player of all time?
I think he has some more work to do, and honestly, Rob, I don't know if Jordan can ever be supplanted as number one. That's just my personal opinion. 6 championships, you got the Air Jordan brand, everything he did for the NBA, but LeBron is right there, top 2, top 3 easily.
Justin McKim, sports anchor 93.7 The Fan. Better clutch player, Tom Brady or Michael Jordan?
Tom Brady.
I can't.
How about that?
I can't believe you said that.
Yes.
What would you tell the fans who maybe don't really understand the NBA as much as you do, or you spent time with the Orlando Magic for years? Big fan, of course, when you think of Shaquille O'Neal, what he did with Orlando, and of course when he was with the Lakers. I go back to the Milwaukee Bucks, Oscar Jackson, then Lou Alcindor. I've loved this sport for such a long time. What would you tell the average fan on why they should give it a chance? And if you haven't, I don't understand why you haven't.
Great athletes. I mean, you watch the kids with the Pitt Panthers, these college teams, duke it out every day, week in, week out. But you look at the professional athletes in the NBA, these guys can jump out of the gym, long-range shooting. You look at a guy like Steph Curry, small little guy. I mean, he's an inspiration to young players that anybody of any size can go in there and they can get it done. And then you look at LeBron right down the road in Cleveland. A lot of great athletes and just a great spectacle that they put on every All-Star weekend with the dunk contest and everything else. They really are engaging with the fans. I think if you go to one of those games in Cleveland, go to one in person. I think you'd leave there an NBA fan.
I could talk to him all the time. This is it. Moses Malone, obviously, Kobe Bryant, great player, and yes, LeBron James. Anybody going to come out of high school anytime soon and not just compete but star in the NBA?
I think it's going to be a while. I know that they're trying to tweak the age limits in the NBA. Right now, you have to be 19 to join the NBA. Back in the day, LeBron, of course, was able to make the jump. Dwight Howard, Tracy McGrady, guys like that. So they're negotiating, potentially letting guys come in from high school again, but I don't know if that'll be anytime soon.
Justin McKim, NBA All-Star Game tonight at 8 Eastern from New Orleans, and yes, on TNT. Have a great day, everybody.